Welcome everybody to this virtual boardroom presentation. Today I'm going to be showing you how all of your board members, or any team members for that matter, can be connected even if they're all the way across the world using G Suite to connect all of you. So why go virtual? So some of the benefits of conducting this virtual meetings is that you can have these meetings whenever. You don't have to worry about flying people in. You don't have to worry about people being on vacation. You can connect with everybody whenever you need to. And through this easy to set up portal, you can have all the information that you want to give to your members right there, ready for them to read. So as we'll go through this presentation, you'll be able to see how you can manage your meetings through Google Sites. You'll be able to see how you can add important announcements for everybody, how people will be able to access all of their files using Google Teams Drives. We're able to access videos from the portal itself. People will have direct access to their main Gmail themselves, their calendar, all of that from this portal. And they'll be able to put any sort of important financial information. You can put charts, all of that good stuff right here. And people will be able to share their thoughts on all of this. It's a nice collaborative environment where everybody can share their thoughts, and you can make this process improved as you need to using feedback from everybody in this meeting. And you'll also be able to stay up to date on people's calendars. You'll be able to see what all your other board members or team members are doing from accessing this one calendar. So if we switch over here to the actual site, so our virtual boardroom here, you can see we can decorate this any way that we need possible for your own specific situation. You can see at the top of the page we can have our important announcements. This is where you can get anybody's attention. You can mention any new board members, any important events coming up, or any important events that just happened. You can paste all of this information right here. Below that, we just have our meeting agenda. So this is just a Google Doc inlaid into this site. So you can put the specifics of the meeting agenda that you're all coming to all right here. And as this doc is updated, it'll update itself here on the site. So you don't have to worry about refreshing your page or having the wrong dot here. That's all going to be right here for everybody. Next to that, we have our meeting quick links. So let's say, for example, if somebody's not in this specific meeting, they're not in the boardroom itself, people can come to this website. It can be shared out with whoever you want to. They can come over here and just click on this Join Meeting Remotely. It'll open up a Google Hangout, and it'll give them the option here to connect to the meeting virtually, and they'll be able to connect with everybody else. So this is a handy way that people are not in your location that you can connect right here. Using Hangouts, this Hangout link will never change. It's always open and always ready for people to join in for the board meeting. You also have the ability to add any other links here. So if there's any information that's going to be mentioned in the meeting, or just some basic links to the company itself, you can keep that information here for people, and they'll always have quick access to it. Below that, we have our board members team drive. So this is where our members can keep all of the information together. You can have previous meeting notes here, any sort of spreadsheets, any sort of forms, any images, whatever you need to share here with your other board members, you can do that. If I just come over here and click on one of these documents, you'll see it'll open it up into the actual Google Doc. So here I can see my sample board minutes from a previous meeting, and we're all set. You can review that and be ready to go for this current meeting just by one click of a button. So you can see all that information will always be here, always up to date, and always live for your members. Next, we have the ability to upload any sort of video. So if you want to, if marketing has some new videos they want you to see, if You want to have any more information about board member activities, maybe you were recently on the news, anything like that, you can upload this here. As long as it's on YouTube, you can upload it here. It does not need to be publicly available on YouTube, just it needs to be hosted on some sort of YouTube account, and you're able to upload it here. Below that, we have our ability to access our own G Suite apps. So if I just click on this Gmail logo, it'll open up my corporate Gmail account right here. I didn't have to log in. I'm already logged in. Chrome knows this. All I have to do is click on it, and it'll take me directly to my account. Same with Calendar. It'll open up my calendar for my account, all waiting for me. Same with Drive and Hangouts. If I want to start chatting with somebody, I can open up Hangouts, type their name, and I can start sending them instant messages here directly from my portal. Our next section here just shows some basic company information. So this is where we can have some financial information. We can have it in graph, chart form, whatever we want to. All of this information is being pulled from a Google Sheet. So all we have to do is link that sheet here, and as that sheet is updated by whoever has access to it, whoever is entering this information, it'll change here on the site itself. So we always know that we're going to have the most up-to-date information directly from our portal on this virtual boardroom here. The last section on this page is just some Google Forms. So this is where you can enter some information, feedback, you can ask questions, whatever you want to do. So you can see they can be short or long answer. You can also do multiple choice. Anything that you can do in Google Forms, you can do directly here and link it into a Google site. So if we come back up here to our top, you see we have some navigation options. So if I want to go click on Calendar and Events, our board members or team members can have our own team calendar. This is where we can put important information that all the team members need to know about, just so everybody's staying up to date. You can get an agenda view like this, or you can get a week breakdown and see all of the events that are on our calendar for this coming week. And if you wanted more information, you can just click on that and get more info about the meeting itself. You can also inlay specific maps into a Google site. So let's say our board members are having a happy hour. We can inlay a Google map here of where that happy hour is happening. People can just click on this directions button, and it will give them directions from their current location, wherever they are, on how to get to this meeting or event. You can see it's happening where this location is, the date, and they can just get directions right there, and Google Maps will link them directly to this location. So you can see you can have as many of these as you need to, all using the power of Google Maps and Google Sites. Next, if we click over here to our document section, this is just showing you some examples of documents that you can inlay into a site. So anything Google or Google Drive related, you can put into a Google site. So here you can see we have our sample board minutes document again. We can put in Google Sheets. So if we need, let's say, contact lists for people, maybe the board members or anybody on our company, we can keep that on a Google Sheet and inlay that into our site, and we can have quick access to it from this portal. Even Google Drawings, you can create a flow chart, maybe of your organization. You can do all that in Google Drawings, which is an option in Google Drive. And you can inlay this into the site just so you have a complete organizational chart whenever you need it. Last option here is just some board members. So that this is just showing you that you have the ability to put images, information. This is just a nice way to put faces to the names. So maybe if you haven't seen any of the board members or there's new board members, you can get the breakdown on them. You can keep updated profiles of whoever you want to on this easy to manage site. You'll be able to see all the information and just know who is who, basically. It's just a nice way to visualize and make your board members' information more visible to you. So the power of Google Sites, you can see, is very easy to use. It integrates with everything G Suite, and it comes with every G Suite account. If you have multiple teams, you can create multiple virtual boardrooms. So if you have multiple meetings going on, you can jump into this boardroom for this meeting, that one for this one, whatever you need to do. You have a bunch of options available to you, and all this information will always be here for that specific group. So you don't have to go digging around looking for anything. It's all right here on this one portal for you. So just some recap and takeaways from this is that with G Suite, you can attend your board meetings, like I've been saying, wherever you are. You can get your important information in one place. You don't have to dig around. You can review the agenda for the upcoming meetings. You will always have quick access to all your documents stored in a team drive, so you don't have to go digging around in your own Google Drive for them. They're all right here waiting for you in team drives. Like I was saying, it's all available in one place, updated in real time. Your calendar information will always be there, so you can quickly come to this one section, see if there's anything coming up on the board calendar, and know right away the next specific board meeting or board event, whatever that is. You can all see this within that portal. You can also embed all of your documents in one place for easy access. Thank you, everybody, for your time today. Hopefully, seeing this virtual boardroom has given you a bunch of ideas and showing you the capabilities of what Google Sites and G Suite can do to help improve your workflows in the future. Thank you.